Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're my previous subscriber, welcome my baby dinosaurs. This is being live streamed on March 31st, 2021 at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you all know, and some of you guys have been asking, what is it? This is a superhero little necklace to remind you guys to know that you are your own hero and that no one else can help you except you. Hi Lori, hi Miss Bessie, what's up, love? This is being live streamed March 31st, 2021 at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This video was indeed inspired by Marie's table, and I'll be doing the same methodology. I'll be doing a 13 colony spread, very similar to her Ring of Fire, but it's the 13 colonies because it's America, right? But other countries, just like Ghislaine Maxwell, who I believe is from France, will be doing the 13 territories of France. And for Prince Andrew, we'll be doing 14 territories of for Prince Andrew. So that's a little rundown of what's happening today. Please note that if you guys are interested in booking a reading with me, you guys can book the email here. It's on your screen right now. You can also find out my prices in the description below. But please keep in mind they are subjected to change. If you're new here, welcome. I have a deaf accent and I may have a hard time pronouncing certain words throughout the video. If you have a hard time fully understanding me, please consider using closed captions as your guide. Disclaimer, all information I give during this recording is simply my intuition, my understanding, and download the information from the higher power. Please also note and keep in mind that this is just for entertainment purposes only and for education purposes only as well. Please note that when I read tarot, my intuition gives the card this meaning and not Google. Before I do any reading that I do have an opinion about, I will always let you guys know before I do read it. In case some of you guys are, of course, interested, if you guys have not checked out my meditation channel, it's something different. It's where I go into singing bowl meditation and I try to internally channel. And of course, for those of you guys who are interested, my surgery date is April 19th. At the end of the video, we have an Angelic reading and some Easter egg messages for you, so definitely stay tuned for that as well. So let's do some tarot, right? Now, this tarot is a little bit different. Hello, Linda. Hi, Maggie. It's going to be a little bit different. I have this deck here because this is my Jeffrey Epstein type deck. It's talking about relationships and stuff like that. We're going to be using this Tower of Sexual Magic. However, you guys will not be able or be allowed to see this on your screen because it is rated R. And because of that, you guys will not be able to see me actually place the cards down. You only get to see the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and that's it. Because I do not want this channel to be striked or on a ban. So I do hope you guys understand that, okay? All right, so we're going to be starting with Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz. If you see the number 13, that's to remind me that he's an American. All right. So spirits and angels, so tell me about Matt Gaetz. Now I won't be showing you this. We're going to be doing 13 around the circle. What do we need to know about Matt Gaetz? If you guys have not checked out my community page, I highly recommend it if you kind of want to get to know what really went on with Matt Gaetz and sex trafficking. Okay. Okay, can I have 13 cards, spirits and angels, on Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz? What do we need to know? Thank you. Okay, so they're telling me to flip the deck and then start taking the cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 here, then 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, and the final outcome. Let's see what Matt Gaetz' final outcome is. What is Matt Gaetz' final outcome? Okay. All right, so the thing is, he made some sort of deal. That's what I can tell you right off the bat from this. Hello, Egypt. Hi, Maggie. Hello, Cynthia. Okay, so we're going to be using a little bit different methodology. I won't be showing you the cards. But for this card here, we have the King of Swords. Okay, they are very sexual, so you won't be able to see that. Oh, maybe I should not show you this. All right, so we have here that. Here, I'm going to flip them all over so I can kind of get a little bit more of an in-depth view. Again, this is highly inappropriate, so I cannot show you the cards. And I don't think anyone would feel comfortable looking at those cards anyway. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this is definitely sugar daddy type energy. So if you don't know what sugar daddy is basically someone who is a lot younger and they find someone with a lot of money and then they get rewarded in like something of the sort of value. So they can either do it in some sort of companionship or some sort of sex in return for some sort of something of value. But keep in mind it's just for entertainment purposes only. Right, so we have here a daddy and a mom, like a little girl, stepping down, washing, and you see the old lady in the window, right? So she's washing. So it tells me that the wife she's not having sexual activities with their wives, they're doing it with other younger girls. We have here as well that he's looking at them and kind of like view these women as prostitutes. So I'm just kind of giving you guys the kind of story around what happened with Matt Gaetz, the congressman, who actually said he's resigning, and this is his first election, which tells me that he did it. Actually, what they're saying, he actually did it. Now, keep in mind, it's just for entertainment purposes only. We have here as well. He did it against their will. It feels like there is no sort of consent here, and you can kind of see this here clearly. I see that he is doing it at the expense of almost like a revenge on his wife or his man. I have no idea what his sexuality is, but it does feel as if he is doing this as a revenge. He does not care what happened because he knows that he's going to get away with it. And so it's not a very romantic relationship, and you can kind of tell this here. Not only is I'm going to blur out the little boobs so you can't see this, right? So he is trying to give her a rose and stuff like that, and that's reverse, which tells me that this is not a romantic type relationship that's going on with Matt Gaetz. He has been caught. There is a sex tape that's about to be released in terms of the public with him and this person. I don't know exactly what, but it does feel like if it's like related to like the media or something of a higher position. The person who he might be being blackmailed by this particular person. Oh, thank you so much, Mindset Lorraine. Love you. He is being blackmailed, something along like that, along those lines. We do have here as well. Oh, this is dark. Okay, it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but I promise you it's not. Hi, Lynn. It feels like as if, like, when I'm looking at this card, and I can't show you it because it isn't highly appropriate, but it's basically like, okay, so those one of those vines with like the flowers on it that you see when people are getting married, that little overview, right, where you get married and you say I do. Well, it's like that, except it's around a bathtub, and in that bathtub is filled up with red fluids, which I assume is blood here. And a woman's laying in it like naked, and the man just washing over her, and it feels like a death this person. I don't think it's a satanic ritual. It could be. It could be a satanic ritual, but it feels like as if this person is dead. Like, here, let me just show you, just so you can kind of see, have an idea. Like, you can kind of see here, like, it kind of has like a goat here, and I mean, it kind of looks very demonic, if you really ask me. And I've never seen the card before, which is a little like weird and scary, but this is what I'm this is what I'm seeing so far. We have here there is some sort of seduction. I would not be surprised if Ghislaine Maxwell is a part of this because we do have the high priestess here. And I'm just gonna cover the boobs so you can't see them. But she's trying to do some sort of seduction here as well. It does feel like as if she is trying to lure these people in. Oh, well, if you come here, we're gonna give you money. We're gonna give you something like that as a return. We do have here as well is that I do feel like they view these women as prostitutes. And you can kind of see this here with this type energy. Let me see if I can put it in a way that you guys can't. My shoulder hurts. Hold on. Let's see if it's a better way. Okay, there you go. So kind of like this. Like he sees herself as a prostitute. I hope I do not get penalized by YouTube for this. And we do have here as well is that this woman, her main goal and job is to worship the man in that a manner which she is viewing. So I covered her little area, but you can kind of see here she is out here like almost like honoring him, like almost like worshiping him from like a picture. Like it feels like that type of energy. I mean, if you look at his photo, he ain't nothing gorgeous, I'll tell you that. Okay, and let me see. So we have 11, 12, 13. We can clearly tell you that I think this woman was killed. Like, I think her head was beheaded. and it could have been like that. Because I don't want to show you it because it is kind of disgusting. Maybe if I do it like this, right? And you see here, like she's bent over and he has a whip, but in that case, I'm seeing it either stored, and I think he kind of executed her, like cut her neck off or something along those lines as well. He does have a foot fetish. I don't know why I need to tell you guys that, but maybe something's gonna come out in the news that maybe like he is licking someone's feet. It happened during the winter time, so I'm assuming that the 2020 winter season when he was inaugurated or something like that, he may have what's it called? He may have assaulted someone in a position of power, particularly a woman, and they may step forward. We also have here as well that the relationship between the wife and the husband is not bad. Like it feels like a depth is should not show that, but it's not a good relationship, but it's also very glued together. Like she's not really hurt about it. I feel like it's like she has she's okay with that. That was disgusting, but she's okay with it. The final outcome here is that he's being blackmailed. So the reason why, you know, Matt Gaetz might be heavily, you know, pro-Trump might be because he's being heavily blackmailed. Maybe Trump may know about this and that this is what, you know, everything that's going on. I did do a reading on this a long time ago, and I can't put it on YouTube or anything like that, but a little self-explanatory, you know, all these Republicans who, what's it call it? Who support Trump actually do not support Trump, which is why I said Mitch McConnell does not like Trump, but you can clearly tell that here. I said it because what I ended up seeing was that Trump made them, like, because he has some connection to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, right? He made them, like, do things with these children or young minors where he got them on video, so that's their blackmail. So that's what I got from that. Now, that's just, you know, not a video because I can't put that out there, but that's what I got. That's why they're so heavily voted for him, even when it was against their own party's interests. I apologize for the dog in the background. I do apologize for that. It's today, right now, we're having very bad weather. We're going to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell. So let's take a look at her. She is from France. And so we're going to be doing the 13 colonies of France to see where that's happening, or the 13 territories, whatever you want to call it. All right, so. And if you guys just want to go to a particular carousel, or a carousel, you just want to just look at a particular person and see what their reading is, you guys can just, of course, go to the description. I'll have them timestamp for you on replay. All right, so Spirit Fans will tell me, what do we need to know about Ghislaine Maxwell? Can you please give me 13 cards of the French territories for Ghislaine Maxwell? Again, this is inspired by Marine's Table, Ring of Fire. Okay, what do we need to know? Okay. No, I feel like that should stay here. Okay, let's do here. Hopefully I count this right. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12, 13. All right, so you can kind of see the setup here, right? And this is the 13 colonies of France, or territories, whatever you prefer to call them. And the final outcome for Ghislaine Maxwell. Now, I did do you guys a protective prayer, so just also keep that in mind. It does feel like she does have connection to the former president, so she does have connection, but right now, she's not releasing that sort of information. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as overview. Let's see what the cards have to say. Hi, Extreme. All right, so let's jump into Ghislaine Maxwell, right? So what we have here, okay. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going in the circle and kind of just see what's happening. This is a love story with Jeffrey. I'll tell you that. Yeah, good thing I'm not showing any of you guys the cards. All right, so first thing is that, you know, at the first card here, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have here, like, the guy cutting the girl's hair with the Ghislaine Maxwell. I feel like after they drug these women, and this is kind of like in depth, this is a little bit rated R. And by that, I'm telling you, like, what the storyline is. That's how I read the storyline. And, you know, you may find this out later on. And it does feel here that after they, do these things to women, or they try to get them into the sex trafficking or sex slave trades, they cut their hair and they kind of like keep them on record, and almost like their way of like keeping our DNA, so to speak. We do have here as well as we do have, again, it does feel like as if she never participated in some sort of sexual activity with minors or with anyone in particularly, but she was the one who does have recording. And it feels like she used to have the recordings with Jeffrey Epstein, and the reason why they were so successful was they used these videotapes to blackmail other people, other politicians, for money and exploit them. And it does feel in the case she does not have access to those tapes because Jeffrey Epstein's place may have been raided or it may have been taken over. But she does know that someone else has another copy of these tapes. So there is another copy out there. We do have here as well, we do have the Three of Chalice, which is basically the Three of Cups. We have here as well that she is remembering the time where she had that intimate relationship with Epstein, right? We do have here that she oftentimes, had these women seduce, or like they come up and they end up getting, as Trump would call it, grabbed them by the pee. We do have here as well, we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, and we do have like three women looking at each other. It kind of feels like these women that they go after are more people from who go shop at Sephora, people who go to like Ulta, makeup areas is like where the prime targets are, because women are so when you go for them, this is what I'm sensing from here. So maybe if your daughter goes there, maybe you might want to go with her or something like that. It does feel like as if I'm looking at three women, and I feel like these three women who go to these type of stores, they're the easy targets because they care about their beauty, right? They care about how they look on the outside, which means they make them more vulnerable by approaching them, say, hey, you want to join my modeling agency? Look, we're looking for models, and they're going to feel very flattered. So that's how they get them in. So that's what I'm seeing here as well. I do see like a lot of these people end up pregnant. A lot of these people who they have in these sex trades, they end up pregnant with a kid. And you can kind of see that here is both men and women. So this is also telling me that what they're doing is not just happening to women, it's also happening to girls and little boys and men. So these are all genders. It's happening to everyone who is feared or appeared as inferior, quote to quote. It does feel like as if the approach to these people are considered what they would call animals, and that they don't have any importance or any life because they have no one who wants them. It does feel like a lot of these kids oftentimes come from the orphanage. We do have here as well as we do have, again, it does feel like sometimes she does end up trying to seduce minors or like high school boys or high school men and boys. It does feel like that is her go-to area. That's her expertise. She may have something on high school boys and stuff like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's the type of thing that she interacted with. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dana. Yeah, so she also abused girls. Thank you for that. Hi, Julie. Hope your shopping was good. We have here as well that they do have tapes of this, and luckily this is not pornographic, so I can indeed show you. They got like pictures. I feel like it's buried in the ground, right? Right, so we have like sex symbols in the ground and stuff like that. It does feel like they took photos and they buried them, so they have like a copy of it when they need it. And it does feel like as if there is a couple extra tapes, and that there might be paintings or something like that. Like these it does feel like, so to speak, now that I'm getting it, like maybe some of the ways that you can find these messages or photos or tapes, it's actually, if you think about it, because she's from France, right? And this just hit me, like psychically hit me. What they do is they take the back of the picture frame, like the little paper back and the actual picture frame. In between there, there's a how they transport these type of documents, USB drive, like pictures and videotapes of other people. They do it through expensive paintings. So they put it behind the paintings. So that's how they get away with that. Ew. Julie, that's disgusting. I don't need to know anything about what she do. She gross. Now I can kind of cover this a little bit. I hope this is not too pornographic. But what as you see here is that there's a lot of trees and animals, and it tells me here that what I'm seeing here, that there's a lot of people from different backgrounds, from all different countries coming together, where they're actually, it's a lot bigger of a thing. It's worldwide. It's not just within the United States or like, England or France as well. It does feel like this is nationwide or worldwide as well. We do have here as well is that she oftentimes kind of almost like, this is kind of really gross, but you ever seen like that serial killer movie in like Criminal Minds, where they kind of take like somebody like a person and they make them into like porcelain dolls, where they pour like a chemical concentrate in their body, the heart in their body, and they make them into Barbie dolls, that kind of thing. The same thing, it does feel like a death to some degree. Like if you ever watched the movie Taken, it's the same thing. They drug these people heavily. They drug them. And I don't think this is too bad of a picture, so I'm going to show you this. Hopefully I do not get this video taken down. I'm going to upload this video onto Facebook. So if it does get taken down on YouTube, it's on Facebook. But we do have here her pouring candle wax on the guy, so it does feel like that as well. We have here the Emperor in reverse, so it's very deceptive, very deceiving. This person is very aggressive. She's very aggressive. She gets exactly what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants. I do feel here, though, she does have some tape on the former president. There is some sort of tape here that she has on former Donald Trump. Again, entertainment purposes only. Hi, Miss Damia. We have here as well as we have for Ghislaine Maxwell, we have for 10, 11, and 12. These two are the final outcome cards. It's telling me that information comes out about Trump. What we do have here as well as we do have okay, I'm gonna show you this because this woman did not look good. Look how she's feeling. Okay, let me see if I can get this photo. Okay. Let me get up. Okay. If you can see this photo, look at how bad she's feeling. Like, she doesn't feel good. She feels ill. And there's a guy coming in through the door, right? And what that basically tells me is that they are, like, feeding these women just barely enough so that they could survive. But they're also abusing them. And you can kind of see that here. Look at their feet. Look at the woman's feet, right? It's, like, heavily abused. This person is very abused. We have here as well as we have the Queen of Wands, and it's telling me that a lot of these women have to be put on for a show for all the other politicians or men, which is why it's reversed. We're telling me that they don't enjoy doing what they're doing. And we have here as well as that a lot of these people who we do have the Hermit card here, and it tells me a lot of these people, after they're done, they kind of get thrown away. They get pushed to the side as if they're not good enough, or they kind of like almost like put them up for almost like clearance sale type thing. They put these men and women and boys and girls up for clearance, and they don't have a future. And it's showing a guy in a rock, like a cave, and he's holding, like, bending down, looking at a candle that's the fire went out, so it's not lit. But in the opening, they have like a man and a woman going at it, and it tells me here that it kind of feels like as if after you hit a certain age, you're not considered good enough by these type of people that they actually end up getting rid of you, or they start selling you for a lower price. It does feel like as if this is very, very, very informative. I mean, if you are an FBI agent, you might want to hop on some of this information, honey, because you got to arrest him. Epstein was murdered to keep him from testifying against Trump and many others. Hard to say who ordered it because so many used his services. Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel like I'm getting like a pull towards the Middle East. It's like it had nothing to do with the United States. I got like a pull towards the Middle East or something. So it could be someone from the Middle East. Hi, Anne. So that is the reading for Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, really? Sex workers are rated like USDA meat grades. The funny thing is, I don't even know any of this stuff, and I'm getting from this other card, and you guys are confirming it, so it's kind of interesting. Not that it's a good thing. Okay, so we have Epstein, and I promise you guys, after Epstein, we have Prince Andrew, and after Prince Andrew, we have your Angelic reading. I decided to put in all four of them in one reading, particularly so that I don't have to ever read on them again, because I'm not reading on this. It's so bad. The energy is so negative. I don't like it. So there's that. All right, give me a moment. I'm going to try to shuffle these cards so I can put the rest in. So what you guys think of this like little setup or like this little 13 colonies type thing? So Spirits and Angels, tell me about Jeffrey Epstein thing, what we need to know about him. We're going to be using the American 13 colonies tower spread that I created. What do we need to know about Epstein? Everything that we need to know from now into the future. Give me the storyline if we need that. What do we need to know about Epstein? What do we need to know about Epstein? What do we need to know? Okay, they want me to flip the deck. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay. I'm going to flip the card back so you can't see this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hopefully I count it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, perfect. Okay. And final outcome card for Jeffrey Epstein. What do we need to know? Okay. Any more cards for this? Thank you. Then we have here, he's dead. So, interesting. All right, so kind of interesting how this all played out because this Lily feels so true, though. You love it? I'm glad you guys like it. Hi, Shirley. What's up, love? If anyone have emailed me, I know Sterling Rose, I know you used to be Jody. I am responding back to your email. I'm responding back to everyone. There has been some sort of like glitch on email, so I will be getting back to you. So we have here at the first start for Epstein. It talked about like, all right, I don't want to show this in a particular way. How do we do this? Okay. I'm covering the people having sex so you can't see it, but you kind of see like someone else in the background. If you look closely, it's a devil. You know who that is? It's probably Trump. Hi, Quota. What's up, love? We have here as well, we do have the 8 here, and it tells me here that someone was recording the interaction, his interaction with the minor as well. So he did something. We have here as well as we have the high priestess in reverse. So he's working with Ghislaine Maxwell. Let me just show you. This is in reverse here. So he's not the one who gets these women. He's the one who does the women, so to speak. Or like he gets people to do them on a continuous basis. Or he's the one who's the businessman, the one to make the deals. Yeah, sometimes he oftentimes like to quote unquote test them out and see how good they feel. Like it almost feels like he's going to like a Costco. I hate to use this thing, but it feels exactly what this is. When you go to Costco and you have like one of those little testing sites, or you go get the little food because you want to try out the food or something like that. Kind of the same thing. He does these with sex workers, both men and women. We both have here as well as we have, he often drugged them. You can kind of see that here. Let me do this in a way that I can cover this. Okay. Right? You can see the guy is evil and he's drugging the women. So he oftentimes drugs them. This is why I use this card. This deck now is supposed to be a sexual deck, but honestly, this works perfectly in hand with everything that's going on. We have here as well as we have the 9 of Stories, which tells me, and it's reversed, and it's like a little cat walking by. And so what's it just telling me is that the spirit, a lot of the reason why they get away with this is because he's surrounded by demonic and evil spirits, a negative entity, because it's a cat here, and it's talking about negative entity, right? Which is why I have the sage burning. We have here as well, though, is we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And so I'm going to kind of cover this up so you kind of can see this. Right? Him showing off. But again, it feels like as if a lot of people who are doing this and what they're doing is not something that they actually wanted to do. They were kind of like forced into it. We have here as well as we have Pentacle, 2 of Pentacles here. We have him trying to sneak up on women, trying to grab them when they're not looking. Right, you can see the guy slowly walking in, slowly creeping. We have here as well, we have the Moon in reverse. And it kind of tells me that a lot. Oh, these look at minors. This is minor. Okay, so we have the moon here. I can't show you this, but we have two women, one holding the glass, and the other one holding the mirror. And what is telling me that the glass mirror, right? What is telling me that the mirror is gonna break soon. Information right now is being hidden, but it's gonna break. What you gotta do is you gotta find the glass, and where the glasses are, you find a reflection, which means that you'll actually know exactly what happened. We have here one of the ways that they got these young girls, sort of quote, is that they promised to get them pearls or like some sort of how will you best put it? Pearls or like jewelry. They promised to get them jewelry, so they may have done something like jewelry shops or something like that as well. I feel like some of them are Instagram influencers, like they were like. If you don't know what an influencer is, basically someone like me who is like a social media influencer, high grader, where we talk and we help other people, or we kind of like whatever our niche is, whether you do like fashion or like makeup or something like that. That's what an influencer is. It's someone who's kind of known in the social media realm, or people follow and look to and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I do feel like that they may be doing young people as well. Just say I haven't news article that come to my phone and I hear about it before I hear about it on TV. Oh, Charlotte, I know, but I would do like a singing bowl meditation, but I don't want people to get scared, and I don't want to get scared when I do the reading, so I don't want to imagine the room in between Epstein building. We have here the 801s here reversed, and it tells me again they're feeding these women, but a lot of the food that they're giving these people food with infested with drugs. So they would not be surprised if they're like addicted to heroin, nicotine, you name it. We have here as well as we have like they don't want these people to have a love or a relationship. So both the men and the women, the boys and the girls are separated so that they can interact with one another. But what they are told is that they are competitors competing for a position to maintain their superiority, so to speak. So it's more like an animal construct or a triangle pyramid where this person at the top and then everyone goes on a different level, right? So the people on the bottom, what they call the quote unquote untouchables, right? We have here for number 10, which we have the Wheel of Fortune again in reverse, which telling me he does oftentimes more than not. He feels like he is the type of person who would gather boys while Maxwell would gather women. That's how they would do it. They would do it based on a gender. So we have here the outcome card is we have on number 11, we have Chalice, 3 of Cups here. And it feels like as if a lot of these women, again, were being grabbed by the P. Donald Trump famously said. We have here as well as we have the Temperance card. As the final outcome was telling me that there's going to be information coming out, and it falls right on top of the 3 of Cups, but this is the 2 of Cups, right? Talking about health. A lot of these women are in health, so do not be surprised if they are nurses, someone who's a little bit more desperate for those are the type of people who are a little bit more, maybe potentially a little bit more desperate to have more alone time for themselves, or they're walking home from a late day at work, maybe working like 36 hours, and they're walking home, and they might become more vulnerable because they've been awake for more than 24 hours. They may not be aware of their surroundings, which is probably why they target them. We also have here as well that this is also information about the former president, so they do have information on him. Elizabeth Epstein, so a lot of you guys are thinking about it. This card keeps coming up for all 3 of them so far, so I would not be surprised if Epstein and Maxwell are actually linked together. But we do have here this card again, right? A guy watching, so there is some sort of videotape. There is something here, and it feels like, again, this is blackmail. It doesn't feel like towards Epstein. It feels like he's the one who has the blackmail. Like I was saying in the other reading, it does feel like with Matt Gaetz, Epstein, Matt, all 3 cards came up again. So I would not be surprised if Prince Andrew has them as well. So what do you guys think about the Epstein reading so far while I put the cards back into the deck, and then we do the final reading once it's Prince Andrew, and then we do the Angelic reading to leave you guys off on a better note. This reading's heavy. I'm just lucky this incense is actually doing okay. I gotta cleanse the room after we're done. Okay. I did give you guys a little prayer of protection, so don't worry. You'll be okay. Okay. Do you guys like this methodology? Do you want me to keep it? Yeah, I know it's a sickening criminal story, and it feels like everything like it's started reading so far, it kind of meshing together so well, and it's actually scary. Yeah, Andrew is hidden away. He's on royal timeout. Yeah, royal timeout. That's probably why he's in like a club somewhere. All right, I'm glad you like it, Sherlyn. All right, so let's do Prince Andrew 14. He is from England, so they have 14 territories, so it'll be during the 14 territories. Thank you, Julie. You're very sweet. Love you. Thank you, Lori. I do feel like I do agree that the 13 colonies methodology does work. Probably because I know a lot about American politics, and so that's probably why it plays really well into this. So, Spirits and Answer for Prince Andrew, what do we need to know? Can you please give me 14 cards on Royal Prince Andrew and his involvement with sex trafficking, Jeffrey Epstein? Okay, that's the first card. Let's do them. Okay. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay, 12, 13, 14. We'll just keep this a little bit bigger. I know Prince Andrew would like that. Okay. Okay, and I want to ask 3 cards here. Thank you, Julie. Hello, BT. So, Spirits and Angels, tell me, what do we need? What's the final outcome for Prince Andrew? What do we need to know? Okay. He's gonna lose his royal status. He's gonna lose it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. He's gonna lose his royal status. I see that already. We have for entertainment purposes only. So I can't show you the cards here. But what we do have here as well is we have the 6 of Wands here, and it's a guy grabbing a girl's booty. And so what we have here, animals as well. So I would not be surprised if he did these things behind, like, in non-public areas, like places where there's a forest, or, he may have them. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Lonely Bones, where this guy takes the women out to his far field and he builds it in like a dungeon, and he takes them into the dungeon and he kills them and have sex with the corpse and stuff like that. It feels like as if that's what he does. He does that type of thing. He takes them to a dungeon and stuff like that. You're very welcome, BT. Hi, Lynn. We have here as well as we have... This card came up... Guys, I'm telling you, how many times did I tell you that the card keeps showing up for all 4 of them? Okay, hold on. Let me just cover them so you can see it. Remember that? The card came up the last 4 times. 4 times already. Yeah, Lonely Bone, we're chilling. Hi, Jayla. Hi, Joji. We have here as well, so that's what's telling me that he's involved in some degree with Epstein, with Maxwell, with Gaetz, and with Maxwell. So it does feel like he's involved with everyone, basically, that we just covered. Yeah, I do see that here. It says the cards here. I agree with that. Andrew will be permanently removed from public life and possibly lose his financial support because of it. It said that here. It literally said that here, and I even said that. Look, I'll show it. I'll show you. Yeah, this card here in reverse. And then we have here, he's no longer the prince of the royal family. You can kind of see this here, the royal castle. He's leaving. But that's... I'll go a little bit more in depth with that later. We have here as well, there is some sort of tape that's going to come out with him and a minor. I am not sensing a girl, though. I feel like it's a little boy, and I have to do something. Please don't hate me. If you are religious, you might want to cover your eyes, at least for a little second, okay? Cover your eyes if you are religious, and you've somehow, like the Pope. I'm just going to give you a moment to cover your eyes or cover your ears a little bit. Give you a little second. The Vatican. There you go. You can open your ears now. So there might be some correlation to that franchise or foundation. We do have here as well as we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, it does feel like he likes to test these women out. And it feels like, again, a lot of the people that he's getting now are children. And it doesn't feel like as if it's like people who are like 13. It feels like these are like babies. Hi Joji. Oh, you're so sweet. We do have here as well. Yeah, I feel like the children. I feel like a lot of these children come from the orphanage. Will any other boys come forward that have been sexually abused by Jeffrey Epstein and Maxwell and their elite client? I'm not doing questions, particularly because it is a very deep topic, so I can't do the question like that, but I'll tell you the story and what's maybe coming out based on the storyline. But that's what I'm going to do because this is a very deep topic and it can really hurt me. And by that, I mean negative energy, so I got to be careful with how much energy I'm picking out of me. We have here the 6 stories here, and it does feel like a lot of these people. How do I put this in like terms? I said it earlier, but this is gross. This is gross. Okay, so in the background, I'm gonna describe the image a little bit in a little bit more like better terms. In the background, there is a castle, right? A window castle with a sword laying on the side. And what it feels like as if like his most passionate thing that he enjoys the most is having sex with dead corpse or people who are dead. Like that is his favorite thing to do. Oh, like a cemetery. I feel like he's going to a cemetery and that's what he likes. And I'm getting like grossed out just even hearing that. We have here as well is that he enjoys them. He likes them being hanged upside down. Like he feels like he likes taking the person's body, tying them by the feet, and then hanging them on like a tree and hanging them upside down. Yeah, necrophilia. Yeah, he's into that kind of thing. And it's grossing me out so much, and I can't even look at it. I can't. I have to move on. We have here as well, again, he enjoys killing them. He enjoys killing them. People are watching. It feels like this is on recording, though, so there is some sort of recording. But I also feel like, again, it's not on recording. So maybe some may be on recording, some may not be on recording. So it really depends. Hi, Peggy. I know, it's disgusting. We have here the King of Pentacles in reverse. And what this tells me here, and this, you want to know something really insane that I'm looking at? A lot of the cards that came out, all of them have come out at least 5 times. At least, not 5 times, at least 3 of them came out 3 times out of 4. And almost every single reading I did. Yeah, so we have here again, we do have this card here. Right, so the guy coming in, showing off. This is in reverse, which tells me that this is not something that she's like flattered. She's not very comfortable with that. She kind of just, she's not okay with it. She does not like it. Like she doesn't know that this guy has a mental illness. Exactly right. You're right, Julie. Hi, Ron Lade. Lady. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. We do have here as well. We have the 3 of Swords, and so it does feel like a death. Again, this person is indeed. So it does feel like what I'm looking at right here, that a lot of this thing, like he does these type of things, like he introduces them at operas, he gets them from musical, theaters, movie theaters, those type of areas, those type of large quantities, even like the Emmy Awards, it feels like even so, like get allowed, oh, you want to go to the Emmys? Let's do something, and then you'll get a ticket to the Emmys, like that, those type of things, the Oscars. I'm seeing like all that is related, and that's why they're trying to keep this on the down low. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I have a feeling this video is going to get taken down, and I'm going to get a strike for this. I have a feeling. I have like some internal feeling, so I might just take this video off the web, like after you guys finish seeing this. Yeah, so I do feel like there is a recording of this, that there's more people like celebrities that we didn't know participated in this. Oh, Maxwell recruited students from New York City Art School. Ew, oh my god, ew, I live in New York. That's just disgusting. Oh, no. Oh, that's disgusting. But I can't. A lot of people that she takes that I feel like, you know, speaking on that, it does show up here as well. It shows that like a lot of the people that she likes to recruit are people who are I'm talking about Prince Andrew here. A lot of people that he likes to take are people without parents, people who are orphanage, I'm seeing two people who are very upset, boy and girl, who are very depressed, very down. There's a separation between the two. And I feel like they're like these people who have been murdered, abused, sexually abused, mentally abused, emotionally abused, financially abused. Um, yeah, these people are very abused. Like people who are depressed, like people come out of therapy. That might be why I accidentally said that. It does feel like their target is people who are very low, vulnerable, low vibrating humans, right? We have here as well as he enjoys. What is it with this guy? But anyway, he enjoys. I never said it again. I'm gonna try to cover this up a little bit. He likes going to the morgue. His favorite place is going to the morgue. Maybe he might. Who knows? Maybe he likes saying hi to his another royal, Prince Philip. Maybe he enjoys going there and saying hello, because we all know Prince Philip is there. One thing I could tell you right now is that he is not happy when he finds other people doing necrophilia. Yeah, Chris Kuchu did not have some very angry parents or relatives find Epstein and take care of business. Ew, oh my gosh, so this statement is accurate, and I'm like I gotta cleanse myself after this. That luckily I need to take a shower after this. But we have here the tower card, and it's like a guy doing a woman, and it's somebody coming in the back with an axe and cutting the guy's head off. And so what I'm seeing here is that he's the type to get really angry when he sees other people doing what he does. And this is talking about Prince Andrew, right? And also what I'm also seeing here as well is that the spirit guys, like the spirit, like the spiritual world, is very angry. Like they're pissed off. Like they're not happy about what's going on. But they can't do anything because they're in the spiritual realm and we're in the physical realm. So a lot of these people should not have to experience this, but because nothing's getting done, it's what's getting even more angry in the spiritual realm. When the Trump followers and Trump said that them were nothing but sex abusers toward children, that just told me that they were committing a crime instead of who they were accusing. Yeah, so basically, like I said on my channel, and you were completely right. What Hitler said, and this is the Hitler, Adolf Hitler, he said that the best way to, to get away with something, I'm quoting him, by the way. He said that the best way to get away with things is by pointing the finger to the opposite, the opposition, accusing them what you are doing. Right? Think about it. Voter fraud, pointing to the Democrats. Demonic stuff, satanic stuff, to the Democrats. That's what they're doing. They're pointing the finger to the opposite, even though they're the one committing it. Think about it for a second. You're so sweet, Miss Bessie. You're so sweet. Love you. Yeah, so exactly, point your finger to distract someone. And also, Trump does this. Trump is Hitler. Think about it. He's literally, when you keep repeating a lie, people are going to end up believing it, right? We have here, again, there is some photographs here, and I don't think there's a little pornographic, so I can show you the card shirt. I'm telling you guys, these cards are coming up again and again. There's some sort of photographs here, like there's some sort of, USB or some sort of drive here. There is video recordings of this blackmail, and it's gonna come out. Like I said, he's gonna end up losing. He's gonna lose his royal title. He's gonna have to step away from the royal family. I think this is gonna happen under Prince William. Hi, Christian Marion. Yeah, I think you're right, Gabe. It's called projection. Hi. We also have here as well that he's gonna end up losing his financial money. So, like you guys said earlier, he's losing it. I already saw that. And the final outcome card we have here is that he's going to be caught on tape. Like there is some sort of tape recording. Like he's going to find out that he's doing this in nursing homes as well. So that's where it gets found out. Or there may be something that might be released with nursing. Could be something with a nurse in it. I don't know. But there's some sort of recording that's going to be found out. Hi, Miss Cat. I am okay. I'm feeling a little okay. How about you, love? Hi, Carter Mercy. All right, so we finally finished the dark stuff. Yay. I am going to cleanse the area with some sage. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's time for the world to become private citizens and get off the public payroll. I agree, but I'm not a British citizen, so I can't, make a full statement about that. All right, so I think someone asked a few questions here. Let me see if I missed it. Is Prince Andrew's sexual behavior related to past lives? That's an interesting conception. I think it's more so related to his soul contract, like what he was meant to come here to do. That's disgusting, but still, it's, a thing that actually happened. We're going to get a little bit better. We're going to do your angelic reading and your Easter egg messages. For those of you guys who just came in, hello, everyone. Welcome. We are, of course, clear the deck of all negative energy, clear the deck of all negative energy, clear these cards as well of all negative energy, clear the cards of all negative energy. We are going to also give you guys messages for today. I'm going to keep this video up probably for about 3 hours, then I'm going to take it down. Because I have a feeling it's either I take it down or YouTube shut this YouTube channel down. I'm going to try to post it on maybe Facebook. The worst case scenario is I get banned from Facebook and not YouTube. Hi, Arlene. Okay. So if you guys want to watch this on replay, definitely watch this on replay now because I'm taking this video off the air. So spirits and angels, tell me, what do we need to know for my viewers? What do we need to know? Okay, so we got these messages here. Well, I don't like the fact that we got the same thing again, so let me just change it. Ooh, I'm gonna break the Easter egg. Okay, is there anything else? We'll do orange as well. Okay. You guys are gonna choose what Easter egg you want. Okay, you're gonna pause the video. If you're watching this on replay, pause the video. I'm gonna upload this on Facebook, so if you guys need to watch this again on Facebook, I'll do it. Hopefully I don't get, You could try another site like the Shoot or Rumble. I could. Oh, I know, I need a bigger basket. I agree. All right, so we have here your cards here while you're waiting. I'm going to let you guys choose. Pick what one you resonate with. I don't want this one. Let's do the black one. You guys are asking where my ears. Let me go get it. Okay. All right, who's ready? All right, let's get your messages for today. Okay, so for those of you guys who've chosen this orange big boy, that's what they call me, big orange big boy. I'm kidding, that's what they call Trump. We have here, be loyal to your future, not your past. Basically, stop worrying about the things that don't matter, that you can't change. Start worrying about the things that you can change in the future. So that is for your message for those of you guys who chose the orange Easter egg. Purple. Yes, purple, or like magenta. It's okay, Gabe. You guys can always pick more than one. It's not being greedy. Oh, this is a soulmate type thing. This is a soulmate, guy. You are such a cutie. You make me laugh. So that is something you guys want you to know. They think you're hella cute and hella funny. And so does your soulmate. If your soulmate has passed away, that is what they're saying. Okay. They're also telling me to let you guys know that you look so fine. We have here, know your worth. So if you guys chose this egg, they want you to know and understand it, know your worth, know what your value is, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So for those of you guys who chose this lovely green Easter egg, your message is... Oh, God. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lori. Oops. Take a walk. Go on a nature walk. Go breathe some air. Breathe some fresh air. Relax. Let the stress leave you. So you guys can see my little Easter bunny. So you can see my little Easter bunny ears. So now we have your orange Easter egg for those of you guys who chose this one. Your message is you need to start meditating again. For some of you guys who need a sign, you need to start meditating. This might be a sign for you to start meditating. Guys, you see this little bunny here? He's looking at the sky. But he wants you to know you need to start meditating. Start meditating. I do have on my playlist section where I have different playlists where I already put them in a group for you. So you guys can definitely go check those out. It's already pre-picked for you. So if you're kind of lazy and don't really want to search on the web, don't worry. Just go to my playlist section and have them already picked out for you. And then for those of you guys who chose this nice royal blue Easter egg, let's crack it. Didn't get the response I wanted, but hey, you know, at least it didn't get messy, right? Okay, so they want you to know is to trust the timing of your life. So basically understand and trust that the divine timing is happening at the time that you are meant to have it happen. So if you feel like something's being rushed or you're rushing something, just know and trust in your own heart that when it's supposed to happen, it will happen, okay? Hi, Sandra. Hello, loves. Guys, if you're here now and you're watching, just definitely go watch this video on replay because this video is going to get taken down soon. So, all right, so we have here what message do you guys have for you? Okay, why is this cut upright? Let's do this again. Let's do this again. So, Spirits and Angels, tell me what message do you have for my guys or my viewers? What message do you have for my viewers? Yeah. I don't know how to sing. If I could sing, I'll probably sing like a whale. But anyway. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't resonate with any of this stuff, right? Good thing I have readings, right? So we have here water, which is the Ace card, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it's telling me that you are undergoing a big change right now and you're in the water. You feel like some cases you feel like you're suffocating, like you can't breathe at night or you can't breathe during the day. It does feel like you're changing into who you're really meant to be. And you can really see that here, right? Look at this woman. She's in a gorgeous dress. She's in water, which telling me that she's kind of like a clone. Like she's becoming this next part. She's going to break out of her little shell and become a beautiful butterfly. So we also have here as well, we have the sun, strength, empowerment. In the past, you have been very depressed, you've been feeling down, particularly how your body looked on the outside. Right? And it's basically the guys want you to know that to trust how you intuitively feel. They want you to know that this is what you need, that you need to love yourself unconditionally. We have here as well, don't be just closed off or guarded or resistant. Like, don't be too resistant to everything that's happening to you right now, right? And it feels like as if to some degree you are kind of not allowing the change to happen naturally, which is probably a lot of you guys may have chosen the Easter egg where it says trust the timing of your life, or that you need to start meditating again. Or some of you guys even chose this one, be loyal to your future, not your past. I do feel like you're not allowing the change to take place because you're very resistant to that. And you also have here, you also need to apologize and forgive, whether you need to forgive yourself or you need to forgive the other particular person for what they have done to you and for you allowing to hold on to the baggage. Let it go. You don't need it anymore. Let those baggage go. And so that is your message for you guys today. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you all you guys and all donated for donating to the channel. If you guys have donated to the channel, please indeed tell me in the comment section below. I'm gathering all the donators and people who have donated to my channel. Please let me know if you have. They don't tell me who donated, which like kind of sucks. But if you have donated via PayPal or you pay for a book of reading, I'm creating a small video for you guys where you guys can get your reading through a video that I made specifically for you to tell you how much I appreciate all of you. I love you guys and have a very beautiful night. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. I love each and every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.